Here I am with my 2017 Toyota Prius. I did change the steering wheel on this vehicle. It didn't come with a leather look steering wheel. It came with a normal one because this is just a normal active model. In order to change the steering wheel, you have to take the airbag off, and I've already done some preparations on this. But on the back of the actual steering wheel, I don't know if you can just see, it's right inside this corner. There's a little hole, and you got this little prong over here, and there's one more over this side, and there's one down here in the middle there. Obviously these are your airbag plugs, which go in 3. This is your earth for the actual horn, There's normally these 2 plugs up here as well. One there, there's one black one there, there's another one beside it. And for those, that takes obviously your airbag off. Now you'll probably just see this is the actual airbag unit itself, and you can see on the back you've got one prong there. You've got another one on this side here, right there, and you've got a third one down the bottom there. Now that's basically what you're aiming to, take off. That takes your complete airbag system off. Now that's that. In order to do so, you do have to take this plastic cowling off, which goes underneath the steering wheel. It's got 2 screws, one there, and it has a few clips which clip into these things on both sides. You can possibly just about see the clips there. Well, that's 1 second. Let me just get this airbag out of my hand. Yeah, you can see the things here. There's one here, and there's one on this side. There we go. That's that. And yeah, that's even the same for those people out there who don't really like the white thing. My car's white, so this actually goes quite well with my car. You can see all the rest of it's all white as well, and even the dashboard is all white on my one. So this actually goes quite well with my car, so I'm not really fussed about this. But on some cars, this thing is not looking so appealing. But yeah, you can, in order to take this off, you have to take that airbag off. Yes, you do. Once you take the airbag out, you take that 19mm nut out in the middle, and there's normally screws which I have to tighten up inside it anyway. There's one there, one goes there. There's 2 of these 2. This whole what's it called? This thing, cruise control stalk comes out. And then you've got these little plastic clips. It's quite a little bit of a job, to be honest. It's got these little plastic clips there, one there, and you've got 2 more down the bottom there, one there, and one's behind the actual stalk itself for the cruise control. Once you've removed that, this back panel comes off with the screws coming out. Then this thing actually lifts up. As you can see, I've just lifted it up. That lifts up, but behind this actual cowling, there's 2 clips on either side, 2 on this side, 2 on this side. That takes this whole unit out. This whole unit will come out. Once this unit comes out, behind this you've got 2 screws over here. You've got 2 screws over here. And that takes this plastic cowling off. In order to take the cowling off of this, all the white, you ain't going to change the color of the switches because you've got the lighting, what happens behind there. But if you want to change this section here, the rest of it, and you have the white buttons in the middle, then there's 3 screws on the back of this one, 3 screws on the back of this one, which takes all this thing apart. So all these little buttons will come out, and you'll have access to these little trims. If you want to wrap them, you can wrap them. If you don't want to wrap them, or whatever you want to do, plastic dip them or wrap them, or I don't know, paint them or something. That's basically what you'll have to do. But yeah, I've got my steering wheel done up right. I've just got to take this bolt out from the middle and just take it 1 notch this way, so it sits right in this perfect spot. But that gives this a wrap. So the ones who need to change the airbag, if you need to change this thing, oh sorry, it's upside down, if that needs to be changed or anything, then yeah, this is how you do it. It's kind of straightforward, it's not too difficult. But do remember one thing: do not put your ignition on with the airbag off the car. If you do so, then you'll have a warning light sitting on your dashboard, and you'll have to go and get it reset from whoever, if you don't have the tools for it, the OBD tools for it. But if you do have to take these things off, the plugs for the airbags, then make sure the ignition is switched off, because if the ignition is switched on, then you're going to be in a little bit of bother at that time. And there's another thing: you will have to unplug the horn from the front of the car under the bonnet. It's not too difficult. There's actually a little plastic plate which goes right on the front of the car. It's got five push little unclip things. Just take that off. There's 2 little plugs on the bottom, and that just unplugs your horn. Otherwise, when you're taking this thing off, the horn is actually between that earth cable there and those little copper prongs on the top, on all 4 corners. As soon as you tap that on there, it will go, the horn will start beeping. But I've disconnected my one, so it's not going to do anything at the moment. But yeah, that gives I'm going to wrap this video up. This is going to take forever to download this thing, but hey, here we are. Thank you very much. Please do like and subscribe, and if comment if you need any other information or help. I'll be grateful to hear from you. Thank you very much.